5 seconds remaining.
Or rip one caster. No more down insights.
Team ban.
He said he was going to get like the full stats for next season.
Will he? Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be awesome. I feel bad for people who have to play with frawding. He did pretty well that game. I mean, he kept up in farm with the Juggernaut, who had an awesome game. Or maybe a bit of a rough start. You dodged frawding this game by not playing. That's big brain, Ollie. One step ahead. I dodged him by casting instead of playing. I'm waiting for the season reset. I think it could be quite exciting. Like, it might bring some hype back because everyone will want to play again.
Can't really get more serious than now, right? Though.
5 seconds remaining.
True, true. Unless we start putting in some like rewards or banners or something. Like on my stream, I'll have like a gold symbol next to your name for winning. Roids is nearly at 3k MMR in the in-house. He's so far ahead of the next person. It's actually ridiculous. Reliable.
10 seconds remaining.
Wow, you're pretty high up on the leaderboard. Rank 3. Can't click your name because you picked a name without any symbols, any like clickable characters. Always appreciate that. Where is Rhyme Dime? Is a good question.
Radiant team ban.
He sometimes pops in randomly.
Don't believe in that ABBA ban. Everyone keeps doing it. I don't think you need to.
Do you not? But how about the Lich ban?
That's definitely
Okay.
like warranted.
Dire team pick.
I like
It's
playing
2
Hades,
games.
it's good.
2 Lich games in a row, 2 wins, like 2 massive impacts.
Yeah, true. I guess at that point you have to. Have you played much Hades, Ross, since the change? The
Not
update?
since 1.0.
I did only one run. I might play some more.
Yeah, I want to get into it again.
Yeah, I like Hades. It was good fun.
10 seconds
I just want
remaining.
some more people to be competitive with it because the only person I'm competing with is my brother.
5 seconds
Like, we
remaining.
both did a 32 and a 33 heat run, but no one else has yet.
None of us are good enough for it.
Just do Fist Zeus. It's so easy. Except my brother did Excalibur sword. But get better, guys. It'd be good. It'd be good competition. Maybe Rhyme is actually pro at Hades as well. Waiting for the first pick. They're already using their reserve time. There's no veteran at all this time. So no Witch Doctor first pick. Used to be his go-to. What are we going to see? In your infinite wisdom, Ross, what's the pick one?
I'm trying to figure out what they're going to do. I mean, they're trying to pick xokn 0. Oh, I thought doesn't he play Witch Doctor though? I thought maybe they would pick that.
You think Witch Doctor first pick?
Well, it's assuming they're spending this much time on it, I guess not.
Oh, you
it
did
wa-
it! Ross, absolute god drafter. Wow. Funny we were talking about Witch Doctor, Max not being here. So that's definitely xokn.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, there you go.
10 seconds remaining.
Insight we have on
5
this panel.
seconds remaining.
I guess Nat is probably playing mid again this game. Based on who's playing on his team.
Bane, okay. You gonna pick something with the Bane? Snapfire, maybe? Skywrath Mage?
Actually, yeah, it's been a while since Skyrath's been picked.
I like supports who can go around in a duo and still kill cores.
10
That's
seconds
why Bane
remaining.
plus anything that combos with Bane is really nice.
He also lets the offlaner, like, doesn't have to force them to come with the supports all the time. When they can, like, the supports can just rotate in the lanes on
Yeah.
their own.
Turn up mid, turn up top, doesn't matter. They just go where they want. I like that too.
I do wonder if they're going to pick Legion.
Why Legion?
Whenever I see Bane, it's always Legion. Or because Abba's banned.
But there are other dispels as well, right? Like Omni Knight.
Yeah,
Wow.
I guess these are the more common ones.
That's a really early Wraith King. But then Jack likes to pick Phase 1 core because he told me that he likes to have his core first so he can build his team around the core rather than having to pick a core to try and work around the team. He likes it this way
10
around.
seconds
But I
remaining.
feel like Wraith King's maybe too easily counted.
I guess it depends if they pick it now. I don't think they would want to pick something like an AM or something this early. It's not usually the what we do in these kind of events.
I would go AM. If I was this, I'd just go AM. Just say, screw it, AM. No, Slardar. Okay, Slardar good against Wraith King. I guess, yeah, you're melee, and you smack him pretty hard. AM was instantly banned. You see how quick that ban was? He's like, good. I would have picked AM phase 1. I think, screw it. They're too scared. They're too scared to phase 1 core. You know who their core is. You know it's Wraith King. Just phase 1 anti-mage.
And that's the thing that they also actually, it would have been a good pick because they had the 3 bans directly after it. Like the 4th pick in every draft is always like the safest one, like early on.
Yeah, and then you can just ban 3 anti-mage counters. I don't think Wraith King beats anti-mage. I don't think it's even close, right? I mean, Wraith King's farm is alright if you're really good at using his skeletons, but I feel like anti-mage is just too strong for Wraith King. And Wraith King can't kill illusions easily. Does Wraith King really counter anti-mage? Does he really beat him? I mean, he crits hard, but against an agi core like anti-mage, who can reflect his stun, I feel like it's hard for Wraith King. I don't know. That would be my assessment. You can't stun anti-mage. That's the only problem. He just reflects. But we'll see. Yeah, end the game early is not something we're very good at doing, unfortunately. Banning Sansa makes sense. Let Bane get his ult off.
They do have a full draft around it though. They could, if they really wanted to, they had 3 picks to go with it.
If they want to end the game early.
There have been a few games where we've won pretty early, because mainly the ones where we're trying to counter like the Alchemist or something like the Ollie Legion games.
Well, Ollie Legion just got so fed. He had a pretty good game against Brexx's puck in the mid lane, and then just went around terrorizing everyone with his ult. I remember that time he forgot to pop his double damage rune when he was killing Brexx. He still killed him. Yeah, just killed him. He must have realised he forgot it, right? Use it like 2 seconds afterwards.
Yeah.
I was even pinging it in the stream. Did you realise, Ollie, halfway through the duel or after the duel? Or like at what point did you realise? Yeah, duel is great because you have time to sit and contemplate all of your mistakes. Yeah, like you said.
The worst thing when you don't pop blade mail.
I'm guilty of that. I think Ollie called me out a lot of times when I was playing Legion.
5 seconds remaining.
Always forget blade mail. Or I either forget blade mail or press the attack. I agree with the Tidehunter that was suggested in chat, because Tidehunter dispels all the Bane stuff, and then you press R and you're going to cancel Bane's ult. And Dying is an interesting hero. Probably quite good against Wraith King in the early game. You could just man fight him, steal his strength, click him.
They're getting very heavy on winning the lanes on the Radiant side.
Bane, Undying, and Slardar, pretty brutal, right? Pretty. I think, do you run Bane with Slardar, or do you really want double melee? Is double melee okay?
You're against Witch Doctor Wraith King, so I think you can probably get away with Undying in the Slardar lane.
Rhyme said Wraith King is good against anti-mage. Okay. Fair enough. I'm still not convinced, but I mean, Rhyme definitely knows the game better than I do. He'd be a good analyst to have casting. Maybe he should come cast. He actually is currently trying to get work as a caster, isn't he? I've seen it on his Twitter. He'd bring some real professionalism to the scene. Oh, it's your favourite.
Yeah, I was trying to build up more team fight. Well, they could actually put that in the safe lane as well. I do wonder. Either way is pretty good.
I think Wraith King Jakiro would be quite nice against double melee, because
10 seconds remaining.
Jakiro easily is going to get dual breath off on 2 heroes.
5 seconds remaining.
The attack slow is good against Slardar because he can't. It's one of the main threats in that lane is just getting bashed constantly.
But how much is the attack speed slow at rank 1 Liquid Fire? Or even dual breath has attack speed slow as well?
Yeah, they both have it, so it does stack up.
Nice. Yeah, I thought about asking Rhyme a while ago, actually, if he wanted to cast with me. Like, if we ever want to cast something together, I thought we might make a good duo.
Dire team pick.
And we're both looking for casting work. Well, we'll see one day. Maybe it will happen. I never actually asked him, I just thought about it. I didn't ask him.
With the slot pick, I definitely think you want Jakira in the safe lane and not the slot lane.
You don't want to be Jakira into Slark, do you?
It does like nothing in that lane.
5 seconds remaining.
Dark just dispelling it with rank 1 Dark Pact.
Dire team ban.
These picks are getting pretty quick, but Dire running out of time. Necrophos, okay. Against big HP targets like Slardar on Undying, fine. If you can catch Slark on low HP, you can instantly take him down. Do we have enough crowd control for Slark? We have Ice Path, Wraithfire Blast, and Cask. It's a fair bit.
They still have their offline there, I think, unless it's raving something like weird. They should be able to get more control from.
The mids get left to last fairly often, but we've picked Necrophos 4th pick. That's going to have to go mid. We're not expecting Pos 3 Necrophos, are we?
5 seconds remaining.
I haven't seen it as much lately. You know, it used to be pretty
I
popular.
feel like it's a pub thing, though. I feel like the lower MMR
Yeah.
you go, the more likely you are to see Necrophos Pos 3.
Team ban.
I just don't think he works that well compared to mid. Like mid, he gets all the farm and also the levels that he needs. He needs
yeah,
levels.
that early level Necrophos doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, he doesn't do much
Radiant team
until he
ban.
gets wants to get that early 6 and then pick up even more levels.
Who do you pick into that on Radiant? They ban less Sharkanzis.
They don't have a lot of stuns for like the team fight, big team fight. But mid heroes don't tend to have a lot of team fight. So,
5
SF
seconds
could
remaining. Dire team pick.
work, but it seems I don't think that many people play
SF could
it.
work. Yeah, that's good. I found out Ollie's actually not too bad at SF when we played with him. Though he doesn't go the magic damage build. Plays more of standard right clicker. But I still think, yeah, SF actually a good call. I don't think they're going to play it.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, is it greedy to go Storm Spirit?
5 seconds remaining.
I think it's a bit hard. Well, it does. The support's going to struggle with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is it too greedy? Get an early BKB. Maybe
Radiant
Queen of
team
Pain?
pick.
Legion Commander.
Queen of Pain is very good against Necrophos in the
There
lane.
you go.
Legion
It's
Commander.
Legion against the Bane.
Well, yeah, it was last pick. Wait, does that mean it's Legion off lane? Yes, okay. You can't do Queen of Pain now, right? Because Legion will just go mid. And
Yeah.
then you've lost the lane. So Storm is now even riskier. I wouldn't want to Storm into a Legion as well. Because now you've got Legion Jewels and Necro ults on
5
top.
seconds remaining.
It's a lot of lockdown and damage now. Okay. Oh,
Even with the Witch Doctor, there should be some fairly easy
I'm-
duels early on.
yes. Yeah, Malediction ult. Death Ward. I really don't know what you pick into that. What mid would I go? Kunkka would work, I think.
Yeah, they are kind of missing some front line as well. Like, Slardar isn't particularly good at being at the front. I still
Yeah.
have Undying that helps out.
Yeah, I think you could get away with Kunkka. Because that's a bit of frontline, like you said. But then you'd be 4 melees, which is quite a lot. Ollie is daring.
They kind of want more damage though. I think having the Slark as like the one main source is a bit hard to deal with at this point.
Ember
Like, you
Spirit?
need to try and kill the Necro.
Ember Spirit also scared a Legion Commander a little bit. I'm actually
That's
struggling. Lina?
Yeah, it's just a really solid draft from Dire.
I like the draft. Wind Ranger? Okay. So Wind Ranger mid. I'm not sure it's ultra good against Necrophos. Or do you go first item nullifier? Just kill him. You can't ult the Necrophos that easily. He'll just sit in Ghost Shroud. I guess you can run after him.
Is it even that good against it's like Wraith King as well?
No.
It's
It's-
not that good. So
Even if you can
I don't
focus
know.
fire him down, he'll just respawn and do it again.
I think it's been a tough game, but if they can win their lanes hard enough, I think they'll be able to make something happen early on.
Yeah, their heroes are kind of geared towards that. You've still got Bane Undying, probably the strongest supports in the game. Slardar, Slark. I just wish they picked something to go with the Bane, like a Skywrath or a Snapfire, because if Bane gets his ult off, they pretty much all have to run in as melees and start hitting them, hitting the target. They don't have any sort of ranged nuke and artillery.
Zeus was banned.
Zeus
Ollie.
was banned, yeah. I did think that as well. Invoker, actually. That's actually a really good pick. I forgot about Invoker. Wow, with the good calls. But Invoker is fairly difficult to play if you've not... I'm not saying he's an ultra hard hero, but you have to have played him a fair bit. are there many Invoker players in BVGS or in our in-houses? I put like Jack, we say.
Yeah,
Belial played Invoker mid. Belial's Invoker was pretty good. I don't know who else plays Invoker mid. I mean, apart from me, obviously. It's just one of those heroes where you either really are interested in learning it or you just don't bother. There's very little in between, right? Yeah, Jack. It's just Jack and Belial, right?
Yeah, I think so.
We need some more Invoker players. He is an awesome hero. Love to see a really good Invoker player. My last Invoker game was really good, but only because I was sunstriking into Chronosis.
Oh, yeah, was that the Ollie was playing Void?
Yeah, 75-minute game where I just went refresher. I don't feel like that's counting because the thing is, I think I actually played Invoker really well that game, but it's overshadowed by the fact that 90% of my kills came from Sunstrike. So it's kind of the only thing that was really remembered. Yeah, Invoker. I played a lot of Invoker. My win rate was like 30% on him for the first like number of games until I finally got good. And I played Invoker when he came out in like 2012 or 2013, and I was playing Quas Invoker. Like I was maxing the Q first.
Alright.
I think my win rate with Invoker is 55%, which is just above my normal win rate, so I can't say I'm amazing at Invoker. I don't lose on him more than I normally do, so. But I only pick him when there's a good game. Brexx is very happy to fight a Wraith King early. Doesn't get the rune though, that's sad. Cooldown of Decay is quite
so
long.
low.
Brexx is all with Venom. He might actually kill Jack. No, he won't, because Wraith King's a fast hero. DoKn has to run. So it's Noodlz mid against Nat, as expected. Jack has taken Witch Doctor with him. Okay. So we have Jakiro against the Slark, which we didn't want, ideally, but he's not got Dark Pact at level 1.
Yeah, they did a ton of damage to the rune. He had to use his salve already.
Okay. Nice last hit from frawding. Ooh, good last hitting. I don't know about this lane mid. I feel like Wind Ranger will struggle a bit. Wind Ranger has a nice animation, but doesn't have a very high base damage, and that's one of Necrophos' weaknesses. He doesn't also have high base damage. The flame on frawding today. Poor guy, what's he ever done? Wow, Maledict already onto Brexx. I don't think that's going to do much to him, right? 24 strength he's got. 24 strength.
I think they keep grouping up.
360 HP on the Witch Doctor. If he gets one right click, he's dead. Look at these attacks. Oh my god.
Oh, no.
280 HP. Okay, he gets some strength back. He salves, but doesn't need to because the salve's going to way overkill him.
As soon as he gets level 2, that's if that happens again, he's
the soul rep
guaranteed dead.
yeah. So rank 1 soul rep is unfair. That spell does what? How much? 22 times 8? How much is that? 176? Did I get that right?
Yeah,
Before I press the quick maths button.
Quick maths.
Okay, we'll see. 5 million damage. Oh yeah, it's about 5,000 million damage. Yeah, I forgot. Got it slightly out. Press the button again.
Quick maths.
For the Belial calculation. I like Undying. He's one of the only 2 heroes I've never played in Dota. I've literally never tried him. I like having him on my team. I like the idea of him.
Like your kind of hero, to be honest.
It doesn't, does it?
They're like massively early game focused, and then you just run around with your on or whatever, put tombstone down.
Oh, Nat is low. But I don't really play. I don't play supports, and if I was going to play a support, would I ever go Undying? It just doesn't feel like me. That's why I've never played it. I'm not going to play Pos 3 Undying, but maybe I should, because I play a lot of Pos 3 these days, and Pos 3 Undying is a thing. Oh, it just missed first blood. In fact, Brexx finally claims it with the soul rip. He's used all of his mana, but he manages it. They're letting him stack decay on 2 heroes, bruh moment. I do agree. He had so many stacks of decay, pretty much the entire lane. I really don't understand the way the damage works on decay. Like, does it do any damage at all when they heal back the strength, or does it not? Like, I don't get it. Same with Timbersaw. I don't get like temporary strength reduction abilities. I really need to learn how it works. Because like you get the strength back though.
Yeah.
But Timber still does a lot of damage, right? With it. So do you only get back, but you're still lower on percentage, or? I mean, it only does 20 damage, yet it still seems to hit really hard.
It's in chat the same. The damage is dealt after the stats are lost.
But it only does 20 damage. That's basically no damage. But yeah, it still seems to hit really hard. I just don't understand it. Like, look, that hit way more than 20 damage, surely. 20 damage is basically nothing, right? I don't get it. I really need to learn. It's like the one interaction I've never properly understood. Like, when stats come back, like... Oh, the patience from Noodles. Or maybe the impatience from Nat. Nice last hitting. Top of last hits, actually, Miles on the Legion Commander. I think Noodles is doing fine in this lane. The last hitting is pretty much 50-50, but Nat had to go a bottle, whereas Noodles, obviously, you don't need to go on Necrophos. You always have a little advantage there. On any mid hero who doesn't need a bottle, you save like 625 gold. Providing you don't start losing the game because you didn't build one.
So I was just watching the Witch Doctor as the decay wore off and he just got all their health back when the stats came back.
Okay. So it's take away the HP and then hit them with the Soul Rip for 1,000,000 damage. That's how you play it. You used to max Tombstone. That was a meta for a long time. I might actually try it in a game. If we play an unranked game, and I don't play much Dota because I do so much casting and other things. I pretty much only have time to play Dota on the weekend. But I might try Undying Pos 3 in an unranked game if I get the chance. Hey Coriel, how you doing? Ollie. Everywhere I go, I just find that Tim sucks. Poor Tim. He's not even here. He's being flamed.
Wraith King is really struggling.
Yeah, he's just being smacked by Brexx. I love Orb of Venom on Undying. You don't always see it. Because Undying's not got any range slows, right? He has to literally run up and hit you. But yet it's still so good. Strength loss on the target. Oh wait, let's see if they're going to dive DoKn. Xokn rather. The wrong Xokn. Oh, the bash! Oh, look at the damage. Just deleted him. Now they're going to dive Jack. Brexx is fine. He actually pops the tombstone. How many skeletons were spawned or zombies? Only one onto Jack. Two onto Jack, actually. The crit. It goes onto the skeleton. Another one is spawned. Zombies, rather. Christian, he's tanking the tower. Yeah. Out comes the Wraith Fire Blast. Brexx. He could have used his mana for a heal, but he chose not to. Jack, he's going to get the last hit. Oh, out comes the Reaper Scythe. Gets the kill. Noodles with the haste rune, so that's pretty big. But there was also a kill bot. DoKn found a kill on Kinder Surprise. It's a good kill for top lane, though. Necrophos just runs straight in, pops his ult. It was SupahNoodlz last time, right? He played Necrophos and went absolutely huge. Yeah. So like Ollie said, maybe a repeat. A lot of damage going on to Legion Commander. Is it going to be a kill? Yes, it is. Frawding had a lot of stolen agility days. Only got rank 1 Essence Shift. He actually did go for max Dark Pact, which I think is quite a risky and greedy play, but it's paid off. Wow, Coriel's coming here immediately to explain the way decay works to a noob like me.
Dire's middle tower is all alone in the world, being attacked.
Okay, that's why it seems like it hits hard, because if they had 400 HP, they're down to 300, so it's 100 damage. Then they will get healed back at the end, so it's like temporary damage in a way. Well, I guess their percentage of HP is now a little bit lower, and therefore the heal won't be quite as strong. I think it's something like that. I don't think you need max Dark Pact against Jakira. I mean, the cooldown is 9 seconds at rank 1. You can just use the rank 1 to dispel stuff. I don't think you need to max it.
Yeah, Drill Breath cooldown is 10 seconds, so you should have it up every time.
Yeah, so just rank 1, then you only damage yourself like 37.5 damage.
Bottom is missing.
Oh, Xokn, he's only got 500 max HP. Nice double stun. Christian's still going to get the stun on you. Another hit.
Bash is, if he
no bash. One more bash onto Jack. They've got the minus armor onto Jack as well. He's just hitting the tombstone. Don't have soul rip for it. Tombstone does go down. We've got the bash primed though. If he uses it,
he turns around. I think he kills him.
Brexx is just smacking him. He does kill him. But the slow, it's pretty huge. Christian doesn't find the stun, but Brexx gets a big kill thanks to the skeletons. It's just enemy units, isn't it? Or any units.
Yeah.
Does Jack find a crit? He's got max rank Sorrow. Oh, here comes the Shackle from that. Now he's going to pop Focus Fire because, of course, there's no ult. I think xokn, are you going to find the kill on Christian? There is Maledict. One more right click. Another right click. Yeah, you are going to find the kill. A lot of damage coming up from Max Power Shot. Good rotation from Nat. Managing to get there pretty early. Finding a big kill. Jack now has no reincarnation for 160 seconds. And he died.
It's actually, is it normal to not get Ghost Shroud until like later?
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't have it not by level 9. I'd probably take it at level 8, to be honest. When you're laning, you want 4 points Death Pulse, 2 points Heartstopper Aura. That bit is normal. Yeah, and Reaper's Scythe. But I tend to take it at level 8. Unless I'm against a lane where I'm really scared or I need a lot of regen, then I will get it early. Not having it at all by level 9 is unusual. I hope he takes it over a level 10 talent, but maybe he's really not scared of the Wind Ranger. I guess he's not. Last hits. 77 last hits on the Wind Ranger. 72 on the Necrophos. I'm amazed at how good players are getting at farming. If you look at the first few in-houses, you never have anything on that level. Like, just the quality of gameplay has gone up so much recently.
Yeah, it feels like in every kind of way we're all like developing certain things based on who we're playing and things.
Yeah, it's nice. I feel like we're learning a lot more from the in-houses than we are from playing ranked, because in ranked you want to win, but you don't really pay attention to what you're doing wrong.
Yeah, you just do the same thing every game.
Yeah, until you win MMR.
So I kind of like the Background Rush series playing a lot. These kind of games, it took us a while, but I feel like eventually we're trying to figure out how to beat the big farmy heroes.
Yeah, he kept playing these greedy lineups and getting away with it. Medusa, Alchemist, until eventually it stopped being a problem. Same with Faceless Void. Faceless Void was a problem every game until it stopped being. But I feel like the problem with Faceless Void is no one picks a combo to go with it. And that's my biggest complaint with Void. You need at least something else on your team which capitalizes off the ultimate. Because if you don't, you can't rely on Void to do everything in his chrono, right? It's just dumb. Right now, he's surrounded by 3 heroes. Noodlz does have his ult. He didn't go a point of Ghost Shroud. He is level 10, no Ghost Shroud. I mean, he hasn't died, and he's not even been in danger, so who am I to judge? We've got a lot of heroes mid. We're thinking about a fight. Might kick off.
I just saw back out.
Yeah, nothing happens. We've got ult on DoKn. If he just straight up ulted Legion Commander, I guess it could be cancelled by us, but yeah, he's going to do it.
Oh, there we go.
He's trying to find it. He does find it, but I think it's a little bit too late. No, he heals himself and he pops the 1. It's actually fine. Kinder Surprise. That's a good hero against Bane, isn't it? The long stun, or the long range stun of Ice Path. Keeping him alive. That's in.
And if they,
looks for the shackle. Doesn't
choose
actually
anyone
find
else,
it. Gets Maledict. He's going to have to back off.
Yeah, if anyone else gets gripped, then the Legion can just instantly cancel it.
I like Void Snapfire a lot. Yeah. I always would pick it. I think that's just like a guaranteed win. But Void and Invoker is my favorite combo. It's pretty disgusting. As anyone who watched the 75-minute ranked game I played would know. Lose all game and then just press Sunstrike into the chrono and win the game. Especially when I had Cataclysm plus Refresher. We just did it every single chrono. I had Spell Prism too, so it was always up. Always up for chrono.
Middle tower is under attack.
Winning the lane,
Oh, that's
yeah,
not so
laning
good
against
for the
Invoker
Legion.
is a pain. Invoker's a very good lane hero, right? Yes, he is countered by some heroes, but you're most likely going to do well in the lane as Invoker. Just so much base damage, so much healing. You even go Quaswex if you need to against harder lanes. And then just transition into Exort later. Mid is the best role, man. What are you talking about? Yeah, Invoker damage is pure. Double Cataclysm is like 2,000 pure damage. And it hits every single person globally, regardless of where Invoker is. It's just ridiculous. Am I a masochist? I think I might be. I'm just... If you play mid, right, you don't have to worry about anyone else like messing up your lane. I guess that's not true. Someone can gank you.
Yeah, that's when you get like the 4-man rotation.
Yeah. And then I'm like, why are there 4 mid? I always say that. I know it's my bad. I should probably just accept that. I should look at the minimap. Yeah, the uphill miss. Yes, regen rune. Yeah. There's definitely frustrations in mid. And the RNG on runes has pissed me off at least a few times in my career. But I do like that you can really win a lane, even in unfavorable matchups. And it's not like it's just down to you. That's why I like mid. I just like being the highest level. Like, if you look at the levels now, right? We've got 2 level 10s. You're always the highest level when you play mid for the first, like, half of the game. That's fun. Is Ben still a potato? Jack, you're dead, by the way. Ooh. Is he going first item Maelstrom on a Wraith King? No Bracer, no Wand, just treads Maelstrom. I haven't seen that in a long time. Usually Radiance, Midas, Drums.
Yeah, that's like a sort of like what Lifestealer used to do.
Just phase Maelstrom. So he can actually farm.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's like when they changed his feast or whatever, so he didn't have a lot of damage anymore. They just used to rush Maelstrom.
Yeah, true. No TP on the Wraith King either. It does have his ultimate though. But look how far he is away, right? He's got no TP, he's got no towers. The nearest someone can TP to is a 6-second outpost channel. He is so unbelievably dead, it's unreal. If he had a TP, I'd say, okay, he's fine, he could just TP out, but he's got nothing. And this Slardar's already got a drum. Activate that for another movement speed burst, some attack speed. We're waiting for what? Is it Xokn's having some lag? I think that was it.
Yeah, yeah.
You like phase boot Slardar, do you? I feel like Slardar's so desperate for attack speed, people usually go treads, and it makes you tankier.
Like, you have sprint anyway. Does the phase really make that much difference?
When you've got 42% move speed, do you need more than 42% move speed? I mean, 4 armor is nice, but 10 strength is nice. Phasing through creeps is nice, I guess. I feel like it's very rare to see phase boots on Slardar, though.
It's like Sven all over again.
Sven I can understand a bit more, because yes, he has Warcry, but Sven can always do with more speed.
Friends, let us skirmish.
I don't feel like Slardar needs even more speed. Doesn't Q give you phase, does it?
What the just happened?
Oh yeah, it does.
Friends,
It literally
let
does.
us skirmish.
And the uptime, it's 10-second duration as well.
Friends, let us skirmish.
Well, there you go. Ollie's debunked it. Easy. I remember before Tranquil Boots came out. Don't know if anyone else played or remembers that game was back in 2011 before Tranquils was released. And if you were a support, you either had brown boots, arcane boots, or even phase boots, because there was just no Tranquils. That was a tough time for supports back then.
I still see people doing that sometimes.
What, phase
like phase beat CM or something.
Oh no, please no. I mean, I guess the logic is you're slow and 4 armor is nice. But honestly, just get Tranquils and
It's
CM.
very unnecessary. Yeah.
It's quite expensive phase boots. I think it's quite weird that it gives armor. Like, for a very long time, it was just 24 damage. It was more of a raw damage item. I think I liked it more then. But I guess some heroes really struggle with armor and they appreciate the 4 armor in the early game. I don't think 4 Tranquils is ever viable on Pugna. Don't you usually stop at 2 Tranquils? I feel like you stop at 2. Looks like we're about to resume. Never mind. That immediately pauses. I mean, when you say G, don't you need to wait for the other team to say something before you just unpause? There we go. Right, Nat is ulting the tower.
And just trying to save Jack.
Yeah, they're not going to save him. He is so unbelievably dead twice. It's not even funny. I like the Brexx still got the kill there. That would tilt me, I'm just saying. Like, it was a guaranteed kill and Brexx took it.
He actually has so much gold for his support already.
Swapped to net worth now. 3,000 gold. Yeah, that's a lot for a support. That's 1,000 more than every other support. But he does have 3 kills and 4 assists. Already arcane boots and a bracer. He is pretty happy.
Ags.
Ags? What does Ags do? Does that make the cooldown?
Yeah, it's like the cooldown decay, isn't it?
It just says increases strength steal. Is that it? Is that all it does now?
Actually, no, yeah.
Oh, so it's 10 strength though, instead of 4. That's a lot of strength, to be honest. I think if you get that early enough, that's pretty good.
It doesn't look good.
They've also got 2 strength heroes on their team. So
I would have
nice.
liked like Greaves or something though.
yeah. I feel like you can get away with the greedy Ags. Well, we'll see anyway. Maybe he will. Frawding, he's found Jack. He's not just going to run into him. I wonder if he could have just run straight into the Wraith King there. Anyway, Jack is a little bit poor. Top net worth is Noodles. He's just been farming away. You can see
he's about to have Radiance. It's
oh, that is a very... Well, this is going to be like a 15-minute Radiance? 14 and a bit minute Radiance? That is super early. That's like a Battle Fury timing. And Radiance is an expensive item with a difficult build-up. To get that early Radiance? Whoa.
I need to do something with this duel. Like they haven't dueled anyone yet. And like Witch Doctor has his ult, I feel like they could just go get something.
Well, you said Radiant wanted to do the early game, and we were talking about how strong the Dire draft is. The Radiant are definitely doing well in the early game. Look, they're running at towers. And they've got Undying. You know how hard it is to fight into Tombstone in the early levels. I don't feel like they need to be that scared. Okay, the Dire are grouping up, but are they that strong? Compared to the Radiant, who brought 4 heroes here, versus the Dire, who've only brought 3. They've also not brought their strongest hero. I mean, when a 15-minute Radiance Necrophos level 12 starts running at you, you're going to be in big trouble. Because they don't have the damage to burst him. And so he's just going to walk around and kill everyone. Like, it does... What is it, 60 damage a second? Which is like having 3 Viper Qs on you the entire time. You just can't cope with that early game. It's too much damage.
They're actually taking quite a long time to get this tower.
They're not really taking it, to be honest. They're kind of just wandering around. Now Necrophos has turned up with the Radiance. I don't think they can fight into Radiance. I think him picking up this early Radiance is going to win the game. Never mind, you get shackled. They're going to dive him under the tower. No, they actually instantly burst him. I was so wrong. They popped the jewel, but is it going to kill DoKn? Out comes the Witch Doctor ult. DoKn's going to be fine. Kinder Surprise goes down. Frawding's on a triple kill. Oh dear, that did not go well for the Dire. The fact that they instantly took out Noodles with the shackle. Oh, look at Nat. I'm going to praise Nat for actually not just maxing Windrun, but actually getting points of shackle before Windrun. So the shackle, rather than just being 2, is 3.2. Ran in with the maximum Dark Packs, and yeah, they instantly killed Noodles. After that, it was just a free fight. You might have lost to Slardar, but doesn't matter.
That's very unexpected. I sort of think, like, when they went in with the duel and things, they're expecting the Necro to survive that, and they turn it around, I think, but instantly killed.
Yeah, he just gone. Now, do you want Echo Saber fine? Do you want Silver Edge on the Slug? What are you breaking this game?
I feel like it's just everyone just builds it anyway.
I just don't like it. I mean, build it when there's something to break. But like,
you can get rid of the Legion moment of courage, but it's like not.
You can get rid of Heartstopper Aura. Makes you tankier. I mean, that's it, right? It's just the... Oh, you can get rid of Wraith King, actually. You can get rid of his lifesteal. And you can get rid of his Mortal Strike crit. That's alright. Another Shackle. Very long duration. Oh, look at the damage coming out from Brexx. Max rank so much damage. Not quite got the damage called SupahNoodlz, or maybe we do. We've stunned him, but he has been healed. Press the attack. Another Shackle. Double Shackle this time, getting 2 heroes. Meanwhile, Nat is just murdering Jakiro. Out comes the ult, though. Good turnaround from the Dire. I mean, if you can't kill Noodles, never mind, you can, because DoKn just says, I'm going to drain your life. Thank you very much. That's 3 heroes dead for the Dire, but they did lose Slark, which is pretty big. Never mind, there is a duel. Is it enough to kill Nat? If they can, this big, no, huge saves. Double save, DoKn and Brexx. Nice double Shackle again. Nat is stunned, so he's going to run.
Which structure is that?
Oh, nice split. He's going to pop the ult. DoKn's definitely going down here. Wraith Fire Blast for the kill. So it's a 3 for 3. No, it doesn't find another Shackle. Really good Shackles in that game, though. I agree. No magic wand on Necrophos is blasphemy. You should always get a wand on Necrophos. It heals so much when you use Ghost Shroud. What is the heal amplification? 75%.
He's got it now.
He just bought the whole one. Did he read the chat? Not reading the chat, Noodlz was cheating. I like braces instead of null talismans, actually. Whoa, Nat found a kill. Just murdered zokn. He's got Monkey King Bar. 18 minutes. Okay, it's not like ultra early timing, but it's pretty quick. He's top net worth now. 404. I didn't even realize how strong he was. He's had a really good game. You've got 419 on Brexx Undying. This is also pretty ridiculous. Look at his farm for a support. He does not belong in the support category. He's practically on the POS 3 category already. You know, leaving his Bane, Jakiro, and Witch Doctor in the dust. So he looks to build his Ags. Nat, he's looking for a Shackle. Taking a lot of damage from Radiance. He's got to be quick. Goes for the Shackle. Immediately ult. Doesn't actually find a target. Oh, is he going to still have the damage? If he turns around, he can. Not quite. If there was an ult from Noodlz, he was 100% dead.
Slark is actually it's start going BKB now.
Okay, I like that better. Yeah. I'm happy with that. So the Radiant, we thought their draft wasn't as good, but they're having a very good early game. Slark pretty high up the net worth, and Windranger at the top. Already with the Monkey King Bar. Going straight away into Ags. I really like Ags on Windranger. I just feel like it's sometimes hard to fit into the build. If you also want a Blink, Travels, and BKB, then you probably want damage at that point. Or can you still justify an Ags? Maybe Ags instead of Blink?
Yeah, I think that's the thing this game you can get away with, because their team's quite slow on the die, and then plus there's a Slark that you can probably get in first pretty easily.
And evasion is pretty good. They're not going to counter it easily. I like to go Ags, but I like to get Blink. So you like power check. Koro, you are some weird player when it comes to boots. I'm just going to point that out. Next, you're going to tell me it's Boots of Travel Rush on Crystal Maiden. It's just to make her faster. I don't know. Tranquil Boots Tinker. Yeah, Windranger is obnoxiously fast with Aghanim's. Let's have a look at the player levels. Haven't checked them in a while. So the highest level is still SupahNoodlz with this Radiance Necrophos. He's now got Arcane Boots, so he's going into Guardian Greaves, which is an interesting choice. I guess it does let you purge off the Corrosive Haze from the Slardar, so it makes sense. But then Nat, he's pretty close behind in levels. Going for Lincolns. He's actually already given up on Ags, and he's going for Lincolns. I guess he's that scared of the Necrophos ult.
Oh yeah, I think that's fine though, because like if it doesn't die to Necro, then
Duel as well. Yeah, actually, there's a lot that needs countering. Oh, Kinder Surprise breaking the smoke. He's going to go down pretty much straight away. Well, a kill's a kill in the early game. Even if you just get a support, it's not too bad. In the late game, you might be a bit like Christian. The range of that, it was absolutely perfect. Nice power shot. He's got the drums as well. He's run out of sprint. What happened to his sprint? Shackle. Gets healed, but XokN doesn't move. He's role playing that he's shackled, even though he's not. Maybe sprint doesn't last as long as I thought it did. It is 10 seconds, but it felt like it ran out pretty quick. I still like Dire's draft better. But I feel like it's tricky.
They just need to survive a bit longer. Like they get a few more items on Necro, then they would be able to survive like the bursts at the beginning. Wraith King is always farming in the back at this point.
Also, no dual damage on the Legion, so you're not scared of her getting a solo kill at this point. No blame me. The nice shackle. Look at that. Monkey King bar damage is going in, but Nat's trying to dodge it. XokN, he's got his ult, but Brexx is in, doing quite a lot of damage. Christian, I think he might die to Maledict Frawding. He's popped his BKB and his ult, but he can't even kill XokN. This might not be a good fight for the Radiant. Never mind, he does find a kill. Good power shot. Let's scroll back. What's going on? Brexx, he's got a lot of HP. They do kill the Tombstone. So who ended up winning that fight? It was actually just the Radiant. Christian does like another shackle, but then DoKn puts him to sleep. I think they know they have to run a lot of healing onto Frawding. Brexx, he's doing a lot of work on this Undying. Frawding though, he's in trouble. He's being smacked by Jack.
They needed
he's still got another big heal. Out comes the Reaper Scythe. Doesn't actually get the kill. Nat's fine. XokN puts him to sleep. Another shackle shot. He's going to die to Heartstop. Or no, he isn't. 10 HP. Can you believe he's going to get away from this? Never mind. Out comes the Legion. Overwhelming odds. You are going to die. And now there's more chase from the Dire. This is a good chance for them to get some kills. But then Frawding, he goes back in. He's going to find Jakiro. So not a good fight for the Dire. They thought they'd be fine on the chasing. Now a lot of damage going to SupahNoodlz. His Ghost Shard's on 1 second cooldown. Frawding's going to get the kill. He has a lot of agi stolen. 160 agi or so.
The slot definitely would have gone down really early on that fight if because no one took off the sleep off of the SupahNoodlz, so he was just stuck at the back, like couldn't use Scythe for it. They did allow to get the Wind Ranger kill though. So.
Look at that cheeky heal, the catapult.
That means you can't hurt him right now.
Give it the attack speed.
For the effort.
So that was a bit of a scary fight for the Radiant. They dived very far, killed 2 heroes, but then Dire started to fight back. But then they went too far again. I think it's that not knowing when to back. Sometimes we get the bloodlust. Yeah, Slark did have BKB on. You can still scythe the BKB target, I think. Is that right? Or not? You can't even cast it on BKB target. No, you can't at all, I don't think. It definitely doesn't do damage to BKB.
Time near the secret shop though, like later on in the fight. I did survive on like a couple 100 HP when the Wraithkin was chasing.
Okay. You used to be able to scythe. Yeah, I did think that. I don't remember when it was changed exactly. Like, I know you could use scythe just to cancel like Black Hole, for example. Even a BKB Enigma. Obviously, they weren't too happy with that interaction. Fair enough.
And Jack has actually overtaken SupahNoodlz in the net worth. He should be able to fight pretty soon.
Yeah, he's farming. He's got Assault Cuirass. How on earth did he get the Assault Cuirass? I wasn't paying attention. 2 seconds later, Assault Cuirass. Just the Maelstrom, actually his farming item. 2,400 gold, I think it costs. It's a bit more than that, 2,700 gold. 2,700 gold, so it's a bit more expensive than a Midas. It does let you consistently farm faster though. What is it, 140 magic damage on 4 targets. I feel like it's a bit underwhelming for the amount you pay for it. It's miles
I don't
going
know,
halberd.
it always seems pretty good though whenever, I guess it's like an aura, and aura items are always like more valuable than it might seem.
He's going Lotus Orb actually on the Legion Commander, so not going for a pure damage item on the Legion. I feel like when you play Legion pos 3, you're tempted just to go damage, when actually you are still a pos 3. And if you've not got a ton of dual damage, I think going some utility is a good idea. You know,
It needs to wait
yourself,
to
then dual.
break the Lincolns, so my Wind Ranger's just about to have it.
Then that's what Heaven's Halberd is good for. I think that's why Bilal maybe pointed it out. W
You
is
might swap it
Lotus.
over in a bit when he finds out.
But then you can Lotus yourself as you link in and ult, I guess, is the logic. The thing is, they have so much heal on Brexx. You see he's healing like 500 with the Soul Rip. It's ridiculous. What is 43 times 11? Anyone do that? 473? Yeah.
Quick maths.
So nearly a 500 heal if there's enough units. I mean, that's huge, right? That's more than Omni Knight's Q. What's the cooldown of Soul Rip? 6 seconds. Ugh, nasty. Jack, you are out of position, but he's level 18 already. Patient Shackle doesn't find the kill. They've actually dropped the grip for it. Nat is saving his ult, though. I think he's going to ult straight after. Why are they waiting so long? Christian wants to save everything, even his bash. There goes the stun. Corrosive Haze. They pop the ult. Yeah, easy kill. Are they going to find xokn? Shackle to the angle. That, I'm sorry. What was that angle? The Shackle went like this direction, and the Shackle to a tree over there. Like, what? Oh my god. Such a stupid spell.
The Dan was trying to, the SupahNoodlz was trying to go in to help the Wraith King there, but Slug blocked him off in the jungle.
Oh, good play.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I mean, Lotus is an amazing item, but like,
Dire's bottom tower
I just wonder
is
if
under
it's the
attack.
right item for this.
Good for the
game.
Radiant.
So he did end up getting the Silver Edge. He just went BKB in between.
By the gods.
Okay, fine. I still think, I guess if you want Echo Saber and you want Shadow Blade, then you might as well go Silver Edge. And once you're already quite farmed, I think it's fine. I just don't like it first item when you're also not having a good game. Oh, Tim in here with the knowledge. Shackle works by looking at Wind Ranger at the time the Shackle hits. Sometimes it's a... Oh, right. So you need to position yourself as Wind Ranger. to get the shackle, not the shackle itself. Is that what you're saying?
Dire's middle tower.
Legion Commander, when it was Tresden, the male Legion Commander on a horse in Dota 1, that hero was really racist. Like all the voice lines are racist voice lines about hating elves and stuff. Christian just blinks straight in onto Miles. Is that the right play? BKB, now it's hurting himself. He actually has to stop fighting. But the Tombstone's here. They're trying to kill it, but Noodlz, he doesn't know what to do. He can't kill the Tombstone quick enough. They've already got a kill. Reaper's Scythe. Okay, it will take down Christian. That's a lot of healing for Noodlz. Tombstone is now being killed by Jack, so it's going to go down. A nice stun. There's a duel. Trying to take down frawding. Do they have the damage? They do. This is a great fight for the die. They did have to use buyback on Miles, but I think it's worth it. Brexx might have 5,000 HP. Oh, doesn't get out. Nice use of the clumsy net. He's got even more HP, 6,000 HP on this Undying. The problem is he's only got 7 armor. He does get chopped down pretty quick. Triple kill to SupahNoodlz. Oh, Nat manages to pop the ultimate on Jack, but does it really matter when he's level 18? Not really. Okay, big team fight for the die. I mean, they are so far behind in kills at the moment. So that was a really good fight. Now they're only 6k gold behind. Oh, a bit more of a fight. Nat. Oh, one more right click. Oh, that is greed. He needs to go back. He knows it. So he didn't go for Ags in the end. He went for Linken's and Blink instead. I'm guessing now he'll go something like Nullifier. Nice shackle to the creep. Actually pops his ult. Does he have enough damage to kill Necrophos? Not quite. I mean, maybe he didn't want to commit. Close. Very close.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. I feel sad for them.
I feel like they still need dual damage. Like it's at 20 at the moment.
Yeah. He does. I mean, when he hits level 18, it'll be 30 per kill. That's pretty nice.
Is it worth your life?
I remember when they gave Slardar that like permanent haste in the river. Such a weird change. Oh, why did he do this movement? He should have done this movement. It would have been faster. Reported.
I'll take that.
Okay, TP out.
Oh, he's actually manning up.
Oh wow, there's a bit of a fight. I don't think you can kill the Slark. Even with Blade Mail, it's not enough. Be careful, frawding. As soon as Noodlz finds you, you're dead. Okay, gonna pop the BKB. He knows he has to. There are 5 dire heroes here. Can he escape? That's the question. They can't see him. They can't see him in that little stretch there. He was actually fine. Nope. Oh, nice shackle. As soon as he gets 4-stuffed in. And Nat, he's going to go for the kill on the Witch Doctor first. Linken's gets popped. But gets popped by what?
Scythe.
By the Scythe. Not what you want to pop it with. Nat, big heal from Brexx. Is Brexx going to throw the Tombstone up? This is not looking good for the diet. Shackle doesn't actually find a kill. Frawding's now found someone. And I think Noodlz is going to go down. Big power shot to the face. Ult by DoKn. Held him in place. And Jack, he's going to run away with the spider legs. Frawding is chasing. I think he's going to be okay. Never mind, they're still chasing him. There's a bit of vision. Oh dear, they're chasing. Look at the speed of Christian. Shackle doesn't land. Doesn't matter. He's going to go down immediate focus fire. Sound of Poggers as Miles. He is here, but look how quickly Jack is going down. There is so much agility on the slot. 200 agility.
Has seen better days.
That's such a strange fight. Like it started with the Slark going invis, trying to find someone, initiating on the Legion, and the Legion just mans up and then tries to fight it, and then the entire team on both sides shows up.
Yeah. Not a great fight for the die, that one. That was only kills for the Radiant. Very, very close there.
The Lincolns saved that fight, I think.
Brexx is good at playing healers, have you noticed? Like any hero with healing, he's good at playing. He just loves healing. I want to see his Omni Knight next. Oh dear, you've just stunned your team. Never mind, Linken's is broken. Oh, there goes the duel. Blade Mail as well. Can they keep Nat alive? This is the question. Big heal from Brexx. And yeah, I think that's going to be fine. There's no Noodlz, so this is a really good dive. I'm not sure why the die committed so hard. They thought they could find a kill. There is a buyback. Look at the damage now. Frawding still has a ton of agility. He's going Aghanim's. Finally an Aghanim Slark. That's a big +1 to me for Frawding. I love Aghanim's and Slark. I feel like it's such an underrated item at the moment. They're just diving. Nat found a kill basically in the base. Now he is clicking at SupahNoodlz. Obviously there's nothing to shackle him to. Does use Ghost Shroud Guardian Greaves. Big plays from the Radiant. You know, we kept talking about the dire lineup, but it turns out the Radiant can win early game.
By the gods, the Dire's bottom tower doesn't even have
Frawding, you're getting pretty low. Necrophos literally can walk up and scythe you, but no, that's obviously bait, and he's going to immediately be taken down. Big power shot through the Ghost Shroud. Bit of a feed there. Unfortunate, Mr. SupahNoodlz. GG. He actually calls the GG. 32-minute GG. It has been called.
It's 11-1 win rated.
Yeah, there it is. They didn't. It wasn't a fake GG. It was real. GG indeed.
It's got too far behind, I think. The lane's done really badly. They managed to convert that into good fights, get towers.
The Undying pick was absolutely huge. I just want to have a look at the damage dealt. Nat clearly in the lead. In fact, Noodles is actually just overtaking him, but that's because of Radiant's Necrophos. Nat did a lot of damage where it mattered. Undying doing more damage than both Bane and the Slardar, which I'm surprised because I felt like Christian did quite a lot of damage in the fight. 6,000 healing as well coming out from Brexx. And just really good games. I mean, the only person who died in the fights was Christian. When the only person you can kill is the POS 3, that's fine, right? Because he's already quite tanky. You're putting a lot of effort into killing him. They've scythed him a few times as well. But if you're not killing the Wind Ranger, you're not killing the Slark, you're going to lose. So, yeah, I like the early BKB. Echo Saber, instant BKB. Didn't go all the way into Silver Edge. That's what I hate on Slarks, going Silver Edge literally first item. I like that he stopped for the BKB first. I thought that was really clever. 666 XP per minute. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, great play from Frawding that game. Unlucky on the Dire. They tried. Jack started to really accelerate in farm, and Noodles was on top of the gold for quite some time. They had this combo of the Legion Commander, Witch Doctor, Jakiro. They had the potential for kills. I think maybe they didn't go around enough and actually make the most of it.
They had the initial Radiance fight. It was the when they got that shackle through the tree and just burst them down. I mean, they really set them back.
Yeah, talking about that one key fight where they killed Noodles instantly when he bought the Radiance. If you go ultra tanky on Slardar, I mean, he did go fairly tanky, right? He went drums instantly. He went treads, which makes you tanky, and he did get the blink dagger fairly early. Which you kind of need on Slardar eventually, right? Because otherwise you can't engage the fights. And he was doing really well with his blink. So maybe the Echo Saber was interesting, but at that point he was so far ahead, he just thought, why not? Pipe probably would have been a good item. But otherwise, a very good game. And I like seeing that aggressive sort of early game snowballing lineup from the Radiant. They saw the Dire lineup. It was very scary, but they just won based off good lanes. So sometimes that's all you need in Dota. Good lanes, you win the game regardless of what your team comp is, right? If you get far enough ahead, it doesn't matter at all whether they've got a better lineup. You just win. And that was an example.